Hey guys, Warp24 here from MondayMorningMTG.com, and we have the Orzhov Power Intro pack with Teysa, Envoy of Ghosts, 5 colorless, a white and a black for a 4/4 with Vigilance protection from creatures. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, destroy that creature. Put a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. So, let's go ahead and open this up. Let's see here. There we go. Don't want to ruin this because I keep the boxes. So, there we go. Go ahead and pull this out. We have the 2 booster packs, the how to play guide, and the Dragon's Maze deck lists and everything. Those aren't too important at the moment. We'll get to the booster packs later. For right now we have the Teysa, and the rest of the deck she's in. So, let's remove that plastic. Okay, so we've already gone over her, and you get a foil one, of course. Bane Alley Blackguard, 2 mana for a 1/3. You get 3 of those. Basilica Screecher, 2 mana for 1/2 with flying and extort. 2 of those. Tithe Drinker, a white and black for 2/1 with lifelink and extort. That's pretty good. Basilica Guards, 3 mana for 1/4 with defender and extort. Kingpin's Pet. It's 3 mana for a 2/2 with flying and extort. Then we have 2 Sin Collectors. 3 for a 2/1, and when it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose an instant or sorcery card from it and exile that card. Then we have a Crypt Ghast, 4 mana for a 2/2 with extort, and whenever you tap a swamp for mana, you add an additional black to your mana pool, which is pretty nice. Then we have Dark Revenant. We have 2 of them. It's 4 mana for a 2/2 with flying, and when it dies, you put it on top of its owner's library, which I found to be quite a pain in the pre-release. Ubulsar Gatekeepers. We've got 2 of these. They're 4 mana for 2/4, and when it enters the battlefield, if you control 2 or more gates, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Bizarre Crovid, something like that. 5 mana for 2/5, and whenever it attacks another target attacking creature, gets +0/+2 until end of turn, and you untap that creature. And we have 2 Steeple Rocks, 5 mana for flying first strike, 3/1. Maw of the Obsidat, 5 mana for a 3/3. You sacrifice a creature, and creatures you control get +1/+1 till end of turn. You get 2 of those. Smog Elemental, 6 mana for a 3/3. Creatures with flying your opponent controls get -1/-1. Then we have 4 Orzhov Guild Gates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 swamps. We have Dying Wish, which is 2 mana. It's an aura enchantment, and you enchant creature you control. When it dies, target player loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is its power. Not a bad card there. We have 2 Orzhov Cluestones, which I really don't like Cluestones, but that's just my opinion. And they just tap for 1 or the other color of mana, and you can pay the 2 to sacrifice and draw a card. It's 3 mana. Riot Control, 3 mana for an instant. You gain 1 life for each creature your opponents control. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you this turn. Crypt Incursion, 3 mana for a common. Exile all, or for an instant. Exile all creature cards from target player's graveyard. You gain 3 life for each card exiled this way. Not that bad either. Gift of Orzhova. It's a hybrid white-black plus plus another one of those, and a colorless mana, so it's 3 mana for enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +1/+1, and is flying in lifelink. Fatal Fumes, and you got 2 of these in here. It's 4 mana for target creature, gets -4/-2 until end of turn. Assassin's Strike, it's 6 mana to destroy target creature. Its controller discards a card. It's just sorcery. And then we have a Profit and Loss. Profit is 2 mana for creatures you control, get +1/+1 until end of turn. And Loss is 3 mana, creatures your opponent control get -1/-1 until end of turn. And of course it's fused, so you can cast both at the same time. Now that we've done that, we have 2 booster packs to go ahead and open. Alright, let's hope for Shockland. That's what I want in these. Alright, so we have Riot Piker, Boros Cluestone, Rakdos Drake, Runner's Bane, Viashino First Blade, Mind Static, Wake the Reflections, Awe for the Guilds, Battering Krasis, Morgue Burst, Haunter of Night Vale. We have a Wear and Tear, Krasis Incubation. Rare mythic rare is a mythic rare Blood Baron of Viscopa, and we have a Gruul Guildgate, a bird token. So no Shockland, but Blood Baron of Viscopa is pretty nice. Actually, I completely forgot to say what the Blood Baron of Viscopa actually does. It is 5 mana for 4/4. Lifelink protection from white and black. As long as you have 30 or more life and an opponent has 10 or less life, Blood Baron of Viscopa gets +6/+6 and has flying. So that will be great for Commander, I think. Unfortunately, I forgot my top loaders, so I'm going to have to go without putting things in top loaders for now. Even if I pull a Ralzeric, it's just going to be a... I don't have top loaders to put them in at the moment, because I put them somewhere. Sunspire Gatekeepers, Simic Cluestone, Runner's Bane, Beetleform Mage, Maze Rusher, Bane Alley Blackguard, Weapon Surge, Jurta Druid, Lie of Decree, Uncommon Strastani Summoner, Alive and Well, Blaze Commando. We have a Possibility Storm, a Foil Jurta Druid, and an Orzhov Guildgate, plus a Rhino token. So that is the I keep forgetting to go over the rares. Possibility Storm is 5 mana for whenever a player casts a spell from his or her hand, that player exiles it, then exiles cards from the top of his or her library until he or she exiles a card that shares a card type with it. That player may cast the card without paying its mana cost. Then he or she puts all cards exiled with Possibility Storm on the bottom of his or her library in a random order. So, interesting. And Jurta Druid, you just tap it for green and your opponent loses 1 life. So it's 2 mana for, or it's a red and a green for you to tap for green mana, which is pretty nice. And that's all for this intro deck.